Good evening. Thank you for joining us here on Shine TV, home of When Calls the Heart. And I know you are loving tonight's episode. Now, I tell you what, we do have to interrupt you for just a moment because, Stella, we have been doing a bit of a challenge.
It was a hefty challenge.
She was a big challenge.
Yeah, it was. It was a $15,000 challenge for When Calls the Heart was on. And now we're down to the finish line.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not crossed over to the finish line just yet. So you still have time to make your best gift right now.
Yeah.
0508 003 003.
Whatever that looks like. There's still $6,301 to find. Then we can celebrate and say, hey, challenge met. Man, you hearties are a generous lot. It's so lovely to hear from each and every single one of you right up and down the country. Actually, speaking of thanks, we have got something called the Thank Tank. And Luke is standing by.
Oh yeah, the Thank Tank is where all the thank happens. And there is a whole jar full of amazing New Zealanders. Well, full of ping pong balls. They represent New Zealanders like Martin and Janine. Thank you so much, Martin and Janine. You're going in the Thank Tank. Big thanks to Russell and Margaret. Good old Russ and Marge. All right, in you go, you guys. In fact, I'm going to put the whole thing in. Now, look at this. This is getting filled up as well from people's generosity. So when you give, Lindsay, Malaya, they write your name on one of these incredible ping pong balls and we throw it in the Thank Tank. So here we go.
That's beautiful. Oh, very nice.
See that whole Thank Tank filled up with ping pong balls that represent each and every person who gives over the course of this week. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Actually, speaking of which, again with the wait, just hang on.
Go on then.
But we have got some very special When Calls the Heart tote bags that are only available while we're playing When Calls the Heart. So any gift right now, don't miss out on this because this is actually your last chance to get one of these right now.
Sharon,
Shall we show
Sharon
what-
Seller,
Yeah.
very, very quiet in Phone HQ. I'm standing right here.
What are they doing?
There's just essentially nothing going on. There's just the occasional, little sneeze or something.
Okay.
You know, but really there should be a lot of talk and a lot of donations being processed right now.
That's what we want. Well, with $6,251 still to find, I think we do need to get a few more people on the phone. Shine TV has massive impact on people's lives all around the country.
Absolutely, it has massive impact. Cheers, you bang on. People watch Shine TV for different reasons. But we've been saying this all night. Maybe you just tuned in now. Or maybe you watch Shine TV because you're going through something at the moment that we're not aware of, and you hear something or you see something on Shine TV that just sits in your heart and you need it right at that moment. That's the impact that Shine TV has on people, including Pam. And she says, Father God brought me to Shine TV when I was in a dark place. I personally would be distraught to lose Shine TV.
Wow.
That's nice. Well, it's nice that she would be distraught to lose Shine TV. Not nice that she was in a dark place. But that's the thing about Shine TV. You know, when people are going through adversity, or they are going through whatever challenge they're going through, there's something that sits on their heart when they watch Shine TV that says, God's with me.
Yeah, that is beautiful. And I'm so grateful that we have Shine TV here as a resource readily available to people up and down the country to tune in when they need it. And it's a ministry God uses time and time again to reach right into lives just like Pam's.
All right.
Yep.
Just over a minute to go until we have to play something else.
Yep.
And we've still got $6,051 New Zealand dollars to find. All right, hands in the middle, team.
Okay, go.
All right, we're going to...
sorry.
Oh, that was very hard. I don't know what this resembles here. We're going to...
It's team.
We're going to
Shineathon
go,
on three. 1, 2, 3, Shineathon.
Okay.
Yeah, right, and then
Is it
everyone in
on
New Zealand
3
is
or
going to
after
call.
3?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
after 3. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you got the rules?
Ready.
We
Yep.
finish.
Hands in, come on.
0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
Hands in.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, Shineathon!
We can do it that way.
You need to
That
call
works.
me now.
Okay, fine.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that. But you need to
Look
dial.
at that, it just chopped down $1,000.
That's so good.
Come on!
Again.
Do it again.
All right, here we go, here we go.
Ready?
All right,
Shineathon.
so you know the rules?
On
Yeah.
3 or after 3? Because
On
last
3.
time I did
On 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go, here we go.
1,
1, 2, 3.
We'll work work on that. But
I'm
hey,
so
we
bad.
need you to call through right now, 0508 003 003, shineathon.co.nz. It takes everyone if we're going to meet this challenge, including you.
5 people on the phone right now. Can we get at least 8 before we play our next
Oh
thing?
my days.
All right, that's another 3. 0508 003 003, shineathon.co.nz. We can hear those calls. There's one right there. I think that's 6. We need 2 more
All right.
on the phone. Will you join us for this massive moment of generosity? Let's find this $5,531. Oh, there we go. Come on.
You got it.
Yes.
Thank you
did it.
so much.
It's not too late. You can join them 0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
Hey, one more time.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so
All
it's
right.
after 3.
After 3.
And then what do we say?
1, 2, 3.
Shineathon.
Okay,
Shineathon.
Here we go, here we go, here
Hands
we go.
in.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, go.
All right.
All right.
1,
2, 3.
Shineathon!
Are you ready? I am ready as can be.
Every 6 minutes, every single day, a MAF aircraft takes off and lands. The destinations are the most remote places in the world, where no one else flies. Ambulance missions, emergency aid, food, medicines, supplies, passengers, and missionaries. Every flight can mean the difference between life and death. The pilots challenge the weather,
Just poor visibility again.
narrow landing strips, and unpredictable conditions.
Okay, I got a puncture.
Back at the base, the families wait, knowing full well the risks. In this series, we follow them throughout an entire year. From jungle to desert, mountains and savanna, when seconds count,
Go down. They go down as well.
when everything is at stake.
Stop.
These are the Bush Pilots.
Kia ora everybody, it's Craig here from Bethlehem Baptist Church. It's a pleasure to be with you once again to talk about the ministry of Shine Television. What a blessing it is to have public television in New Zealand, giving us the opportunity to have the Christian message broadcast into our homes. The thing I love about Shine is that it has a wonderful variety of documentaries and biblical experiences that other people have lived, testimonies, history, and things that have given us a real insight into God's Word. So thank you so much for being a viewer, and really appreciate the support that you give to Shine Television by tuning in and giving donations to this wonderful ministry. At Bethlehem Baptist, we're really proud to be part of the Shine ministry team, and so we just want to give you our greetings and say, may the Lord bless you and have a wonderful week going forward. Thank you.
I'm Elmo Johnston. I'm the head of content for Rema Media. Christian media is incredibly important, and specifically Christian TV, in that it gets to places where we as Christians wouldn't get. You know, it gets behind closed doors, and we hear testimonies all the time of people who are in their private place, in their own home, and were impacted by something that they watched on TV. And you know, if we went and knocked on their door and said, hey, I want to tell you about Jesus, chances are we wouldn't get past the door. But the fact that there is a Christian TV channel free to air, available in every home in the country, is just amazing. I think one of the strengths of Shine TV is that it's safe. Like, you know that the content you get on Shine is going to be solid and biblical and family friendly. You know, there's such a wide variety of content on Shine that there's something for everyone, whether you want that really meaty Bible teaching or you want some family friendly entertainment. It's all on Shine, and it's all safe and trustworthy. We were staying in an Airbnb, and we got up in the morning and were flicking through all the channels to find something for the kids to watch. And the only channel that had kids program on at the time was Shine. And so they just sat there every morning while we were staying in that Airbnb. It just became our routine. One of my favourite things about Shine is the kind of the specials we do, like the Everest documentary was amazing, the God and Matariki. Those things are incredibly impactful, but also quite expensive to make. So your support just enables us to be able to do more of that great content that is uniquely Kiwi and uniquely Shine TV.
Thanks for being with us, New Zealand, and thanks for your support of Shine TV. Great to hear from Elmo Johnston. They're the head of content at Rima Media, talking about the heart of what Shine TV is all about. And he mentioned the Everest documentary, What's Your Everest?
Isn't that spectacular?
It was really great, but I just wanted to mention the partnership between Rima Media and Orphans Aid International for that documentary. And then also a fundraising day that was held on the radio stations where an enormous amount of support came in. And again, you get this kind of idea that Rima Media, Shine TV, is a conduit for the Christian message to go out in Aotearoa, New Zealand. It's not just our stuff, it's the stuff that comes from World Vision or Tear Fund or the Leprosy Mission or CBM or Orphans Aid International, these organisations, Mercy Ships that you saw earlier tonight, these organisations that rely on Shine TV being active and broadcasting into every home so that they can get their message across as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's actually incredible.
Amen. And I love what Elmo said there as well. You know, if we were to knock on somebody's door tonight and say, hey, do you want us, can we share something about Jesus with you? More often than not, we probably wouldn't get our foot over the line of the doorway. But here's a platform, here's a TV station that's accessible and available to every single Kiwi up and down this country. And that's special.
Yeah, and it's you making this possible. Can I just say a huge thank you to our friend Libby from Mount Maunganui.
Thank you, Libby.
Beautiful place to live, Libby. I love that. But thank you for getting in touch. Also, a huge shout out to Jen. She is tuning in from Whangarei tonight. Lisa is in Wellington, Maureen in Masterton, Dorothy in Hastings. You get the picture, man. We have support coming in from right up and down the country. These people only getting involved in the last few minutes.
Can I just give a bit of a stir up for my bros too, because that was
that
Jen,
was all the wahine.
Jen in Whangarei, Lisa, Maureen, Dorothy.
Good call.
Yeah.
It would be good to have a Steve,
Yeah, the ladies.
Joel.
I tell you what,
Smitty.
while we're issuing the challenge to all the fellas out there, I haven't heard any island names get mentioned on Shineathon.
Shout it out, Stella.
Come on,
Shout
to
it out.
my Samoan brothers and sisters, to my Tongan brothers and sisters,
Where you at?
Maloilele, Talofalava. Come on now. You can call too. I know you can. 0508 003 003.
Bear in mind, you can also go to the website, which is super easy to do that too, shineathon.co.nz.
We still are looking for your support, and of course we're going to be doing that this week. It's the week of the year where Shine TV says, will you contribute? Hey, let me just say that other TV channels in New Zealand are basically paid for by advertising. Right, that's the model. And you play advertising, and the advertising can kind of be incongruent with the things that you believe sometimes. Sometimes that's awkward. I know that's certainly the case for us in our home. But at Shine TV, it's supported, the vast majority of it, by people just like you. People who give $20 or $50 or $1,000 like we've seen time and time again today already. Look, you are going to be needed to give the vital lifeblood that Shine TV needs to continue. So right now, would you call through on 0508 003 003?
Now, just recently, my husband and I, we've gone through the budget at home and, you know, sorted some things out. And I think this next challenge that we have got, we're wanting to see 20 people giving $20 a month or more. Maybe you've just gone through the budget. Maybe you've just crunched the numbers. And for you and your family, $20 a month, that is $5 a week, is a super good level for you guys to come on board with and support Shine TV. So if you're in a position, we would love to hear from 20 people who can do exactly that right now. The clock looks like it's already ticking down. So 20 minutes to find 20 people giving $20 a month.
So many people have been generous tonight. We joined one of them right now, Meredith from Christchurch. Good evening, Meredith.
Good evening to you. I noticed before you had a certain challenge ahead of you and $1. And I thought, well, I pledged $20 a month, but then I thought you could add the $1 to my bill if you like, so it doesn't stand out as owing.
I love that. Meredith, I noticed that as well, and I was so glad that you did something about it. Thank you. Hey, Meredith, it's so lovely to chat with you this evening. What is it that keeps you tuned into Shine TV?
Well, what was it that started me tuning into Shine TV. It was basically when we were locked down and, we weren't meant to be going out and mixing. So we turned on Shine. I still had my husband around then, and he wasn't as active and mobile as I was, so it was very handy for him. But we so enjoyed just being able to tune in and get slightly different angles on our Christian walk, and I've enjoyed that increasingly, and I watch 2 or 3 of the different churches each week, and it's quite enlightening, slightly different angles on things we think we know about. That's special. And also by watching from home, I haven't had COVID or flu or anything at all. And I'm getting on a bit. I'm in my 90s now.
Oh, wow.
And, that's really good not being sick, because I don't know how I'd handle that very much. Yeah.
Oh, praise the Lord, Meredith. It's good to hear that you're in good health, but that you have Shine TV there as well to be with you through this time. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us tonight. We really appreciate the encouragement. You have a good evening, Meredith.
So good to talk to Meredith from Christchurch, and people from all over New Zealand are contributing to this TV channel and making it possible. Look, would you be a part of the throng of generous New Zealanders that support? We're looking for that $20 gift a month. Now that's $240 over the year if you want to do it as a one-off, and if you take 2 spots, that's $500, right? Or $40 a month. However it comes in, it's happening, and 6 people have given that so far.
No,
Amazing.
they've not. No, that's one person.
Oh,
has
really?
given a
one person, yes.
$120 month gift into Shine TV, taking care of 6 of those spots. Perhaps you could be just
Amazing.
like them. There's 14 spots left. Remember, multiples do count, but to take care of 1 spot, sign up for $20 a month. We'd love to hear from you now. 0508 003 003.
I'm Joan. I live in Hamilton now, and I want to give a shout out for Shine TV, which I believe is very necessary in this day and age. I've been watching Shine TV for about 8 years now. Up in Auckland, where I had my house, I decided to build a flat under my house. But it was quite handy because then I rented it out. And so I've had tenants in there, and they stayed with me for 7, 8, 9 years, and they're lovely, brilliant family, really nice family. They said, this is our TV station. So that's how I found Shine. I've mentioned Shine to people occasionally. I seriously think it is a very good idea, and we need a strong Christian TV station. Church at home, for me, is very necessary. It gives me pause to stop and think. Life's pretty busy, and they put across the scriptures in such a way that you can't ignore where it's at, and I think it's very necessary for everyone. There are quite a few different TV channels, and that gives choice, which is important, but your choice should also include the type of Christianity that we all believe in, even if people don't necessarily follow it. Church at Home, for me, is authentic and interesting, and they're such a happy group of people. I want to stress the happiness because a lot of people don't realise just how happy Christianity is, and I think that's important.
Available now on Shine On Demand, thanks to you.
I think, it's pretty much just me here now, just setting up shop.
Frankie, is everything okay?
Looks like you made a new friend.
He took my phone.
A llama took your phone.
We didn't take it. Exactly.
I don't think he likes you.
What are you doing here anyway?
It's my land.
This is my land.
I bought it. I have full title.
I have full title.
You starting to hear an echo?
Is this one of your stunts?
No stunts, not when it comes to real estate or harvesting grapes.
Like you know anything about growing grapes.
The Lucas go back hundreds of years, all the way from Tuscany to St. Madeleine.
Oh, so you were making wine before the Pilgrims?
I know you're really good at trimming your daddy's vines.
What are you good at? Taking exams? I own Sorrento. I just signed papers with the closing attorney.
Really? Then how come I own it and I can prove it to you?
Frankie, crime in progress?
Yes!
Yes!
Thanks to you, this program is now available to watch at shinetv.co.nz.
Yes! Welcome to your Shineathon right here on Shine TV.
Oh, yeah.
We're blessed to have your company tonight. And if you have given tonight already, thank you so much. The number is still open. It's going to be open for a little while, 0508 003 003. Or you can jump online, shineathon.co.nz.
What is happening tonight? We have kicked off Shineathon for 2025. Shineathon needs you right now. We're actually trying to raise a bit of money to keep things moving, keep things happening. That's the way Shineathon operates. And a huge thank you to our friends. We've also heard from Ray and Raylene. I just want to say thank you guys for making your best gift into Shine. Also Pauline and Gillian and Bessie all giving online in the last few minutes.
I love the fact there's a couple called Ray and Raylene.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like two Rays in one family. That is so good.
That's
Very, very good.
There's some legends supporting Shine TV, and there are people that have been supporting for many, many years, and I'm sure there are people who are giving for the first time. And if that's you, then welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Thanks for making Shine TV possible. This TV channel happens because of people just like you. Always has. We hope that it always will. So $20 a month counts you in as a Shine supporter.
The cool thing about, there's so many cool things about Shine TV.
this cooler bag, for example.
That's a very, very cool thing. The cooler bag, and that could be yours. How, Chef?
Well, if you do give $20 a month, we'll send one of these to you as a little thank you. It looks like a handbag on the telly, but I tell you, she's a cooler bag on the inside. Pack your picnic in that one, or, you know, put the meats from the grocery shop in there. Lovely.
That's a good thing to do.
Yes.
Yep, very good.
Put the meats, the butter, the cheese. Depends,
Absolutely.
you know,
Hey,
what you
I
want to do with
challenge you $10,000 to see if you can get that from Costco.
that. Oh, no, you cannot.
No, you can't.
She's limited edition.
Hey, look, 0508 003 003 gets you into the phone centre tonight, or you can give online at shineathon.co.nz. Look, if you were to give $80 a month, and we know that's not for everybody, but you will take 4 spots this evening, and we're also going to throw in the throw blanket. We're going to throw you the throw,
nice.
and we're also going to give you the full bundle. So you'll get a few little gifts from us as well. Now, we know you're not giving because of that, but it's kind of nice when you do something nice to get something nice in return.
Yeah.
So that's a thank you from us to you.
How beautiful is that throw?
It's super soft as well. This beautiful verse here from 2 Chronicles is embroidered. So I reckon this is like the perfect picnic combo.
Sure
Take
is.
this to the beach, take this with your snacks. You'll be away, having a lovely time. But this could be all yours. The cooler bag is if you give $20 a month. If you give $1,000 or more, we will send you that throw blanket.
This challenge started with a hiss and a roar. As you see, we're still looking for 10 more people who can do $20 a month. Now, that's just $240 over the year if you prefer to give it as a one-off. But would you join us right now? Let's get this challenge done and dusted. 0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
Yeah, that's right. You're needed right now. This will only happen with your support. So give us a call. We've got plenty of people behind, standing by, waiting to take your call. They are lovely. You can have a nice chit-chat with them. They can talk you through the whole process. But Shine TV needs you to call 0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
Literally, no one on the calls right now.
There's far too much waving going on up there, and not enough people on the phones.
Let's get 5 people on the phones right now. This actually works.
Yep.
This is a phone blitz, right?
Okay.
So we know that you're loving watching Shine TV, you're enjoying the program. It goes without saying that you support it. We're asking whether you'll be part of this challenge. $20 a month is what it takes, just $5 a week, or whatever is on your heart to give, of course. The number is
0508 003 003. You can give online, shineathon.co.nz. There is a QR code on the top right-hand corner of your screen. If you put your camera on that, you can go. That goes directly to the giving page as well.
so good.
All right, we need you on the phone. Be one of the 10 spots remaining.
Thank you to the person calling right now.
Hear you.
$20 a month will count you in. Can you call through now? 0508 003 003.
Kia ora. I can think of at least 2 reasons why I'm happy to support and endorse Shine TV. One, they are great people who partner with organizations for the sake of the kingdom. I work for Auckland Church Network, and we have a podcast and a Lent devotional as a fruit of that partnership. Secondly, they have great content that is informational, inspirational, it's clean, it's great, like the Treaty, Colonization, and Christianity documentary released last year. So for that and a bunch of other reasons, support Shine TV. Kia ora.
Because of your support, you've encouraged others through content like this.
If you're an outcast or considered to be a dirty person, or you're at the bottom of the rung, who cares that your baby's been snatched? Who do you go to for help? And that's why we're doing what we're doing. As a charity, we do need money. We're going to have to do Everest Base Camp. I'd had some health needs, had a pacemaker implanted a couple of years ago. How wise was it to actually do this? We all know that when something happens in life, we can allow it to shrink our world. But it's really important not to shrink. At the end of our lives, we're going to be thinking about how we spend our lives. What is it in our lives that we can do that's going to count for eternity?
Inspiring content made possible thanks to you.
Kia ora, good evening. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for your support of Shine TV. And I said this before, if you're a supporter for a long time, this channel happens because of you. Maybe you've just joined us for the first time. You didn't even know that you could support. You didn't even know it was viewers supported. Well, it is. That's how it happens. And if you are able, would you be a part of it like the person who just phoned through then on 0508 003 003?
Speaking of calling through, we had a very generous donation come in from Rosalind in Auckland, and she's actually joining us right now on the phone. Kia ora, good evening, Rosalind.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for donating to Shine TV tonight. I would love to know, Rosalind, what is it about Shine TV that keeps you coming back for more?
Right. Well, as others have pointed out, Shine TV programs are ones that we can trust. You know, like the 700 Club News. It's trustworthy, and Shine TV doesn't get government funding like some other TV channels, and it costs money to run a TV channel. I'd hate to think just how much your monthly power bill is.
Luke can tell you.
The reality is that it costs money to keep Shine TV on the air. And because I want to keep it on the air, so I like to financially support it. So I like to financially support it. It's actually something I look forward to being able to do.
You're a star, Rosalind. Thank you so much for your generosity and your kindness. If you're watching a program on Shine TV, how does it impact you? How does it make you feel when you hear or see a message that you feel is directly pointed at you?
I started watching Shine TV a lot when I became really ill a few years ago. but yeah, so it's always in general positive and uplifting. So it doesn't drain you. It instead supports you, encourages you, refreshes you. Even those little 5-minute bits at 6 a.m. You know, like the word for you, fresh today. You know, it's just a little 5-minute thing.
Yeah, beautiful. It's so good. Hey, Rosalind, I love that you get so much out of watching Shine TV. Thank you so very much for speaking with us tonight. I tell you what, we do need to get a lot more people on the phones right now. Just like Rosalind was saying, the fact that, you know, it does cost a bit of money to put some television programs to air, you know, to pay the bills. It's just the reality of it. But it is you that makes it possible. And we know that the Lord is working through this ministry in lives just like Rosalind. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very cool. And whatever your gift looks like tonight, you heard from Rosalind and the impact that Shine TV has had on her. We don't know what impact that has on you and your life. We're blessed to hear all the testimonies, and there's been so many. Maybe you haven't heard any, but you've been impacted nonetheless. Would you be in a position to give right now? 0508 003 003.
Look at those numbers down the bottom. We found 11 partners who can give at $20 a month. We're still looking for 9. And in the 9 o'clock hour tonight, speaking of 9, we're going to believe for $9,000 to come in for your Shine TV. Remember, this is a viewer-funded TV channel, so you are needed to make it happen. It's just hundreds, thousands of people who go, yep, I can give you a little bit of money, because we believe in Christian television in New Zealand. And if that's you, if your family, if you as an individual can step up tonight and be a part of it, then you're going to be very much needed. So maybe it's $100, maybe it's $500, maybe you want to join the $200 club and give $1,000 tonight. 30 people have done that.
Wow.
So good.
It's an exclusive club, so we'd like to find 200 people who can give that $1,000. That'll be a very generous moment for your Shine TV. Whatever your best gift looks like tonight, we would just ask that you would act on that you would move, that you would do something, because we couldn't be here without your generous support. Your $100, your $500, your $20 a month, $100 a month. Like, honestly, whatever that looks like for you, we are so grateful that you would partner with what God is doing through this ministry. You can call through now.
Absolutely, 0508 003 003. And if you're not in a position to give tonight, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just believing and we're loving the fact that you're watching Shine TV and it has an impact on you, because the ripple effect that it has on people going out into the world, preaching or sharing the word of God, is priceless.
Yeah.
We're climbing a bit of a mountain. That mountain is Christian media in a secular nation. And how do you climb a mountain? Well, you climb it one step at a time.
Amen.
And you're one of those steps. You give what you can, another group of people give what they can, and at the end of the day, there's enough money. This is how God's kingdom works. There's enough resource for what He has planned to happen in New Zealand. This is kingdom first at Shine TV.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about mountains, and tonight's program that we're playing is all about the biggest mountain in the world.
That's a biggie. Everest.
That's right. You might have seen this, or maybe you're waiting to see this evening, but this is an incredible documentary called What Is Your Everest? And it's really worth watching. It was produced by the team at Shine TV, Bjorn Brickle, from your show, The Morning Wake Up
Yeah,
Weeks.
my buddy's on there, Bjorn Brickle, so you want to sit around and watch this. I'm going to be watching it as well.
Yeah, and Sue from Orphans Aid International. So, you know, these are the kind of programs that you make possible through your gift to Shine TV, keeping it on the air, keeping great Christian Kiwi content on the airwaves. Guys, I think if we're going to do this $9,000 in the 9 o'clock hour, we probably need to just kick things off. What do you say?
Yeah, that's right. Let's get a 60-second clock going.
Come on.
All right, so this is how it works, right? When the 60 seconds start, you get on the phone. We're going to get as many people lined up and ready to support as possible tonight.
Am I going to kick things off?
Yeah, let's kick it off.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Whoa!
003 right now. We just want as many of you on the phone as possible with your best gift.
Absolutely.
That's right, shineathon.co.nz if you want to give that way, but the phone number again, 0508 003 003. You are needed tonight.
You are definitely needed. If Shine TV has impacted you in any way, shape or form, would you give tonight? 0508 003 003.
We've got about 33 seconds on the clock. All we need from you right now is to call that number and give your best gift into Shine TV.
Is that you tonight? Would you please call through and be a part of it before you go to
seconds.
night-nights? 0508 003 003.
We need you now.
Or maybe you can give $1,000. You can get yourself a very exclusive throw and be part of the 200 Club.
10
maybe
seconds,
it's
Stella.
maybe it's $5,000. Whatever your best gift looks like, 0508 003 003 or shineathon.co.nz.
All right, 3 seconds.
All right, you
Need
can
on
be
the
a part
phone.
of it. 0508 003 003.
And
You
that's
would have
time.
seen that 31 people have now joined that 200 Club, which is very exciting. $8,430 is still needed. Right, we're going to play this incredible documentary. It was put together by the Shine TV team. It features Sue Van Schraven from Orphans Aid International and Bjorn Brickle from Rima Media, but enjoy it. It's a powerful documentary called What's Your Everest here on Shine.